Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I make my chili in the crock pot. So the first thing we do is add just a little oil. And we heat up this pan. This is like a saute pan that I use for different things. It's, you know, got like a really wide side here so that you can fill like a lot of stuff in it. And once this pan heats up, I'm going to put in one onion. I think it's pretty much a large one. I like Vidalia onions, but everybody's different. And then I'm going to saute those for a little bit. And then, of course, I can never find what I want, right? Alright, I guess we'll be using this tool. Oh, nope, it's not there. Now, somebody, I think, used the spoon I wanted to use. It needs to be washed, so I'm going to use a different one, which is not the end of the world. Just, you know how, like, you prefer certain things. So I'm checking. It's starting to heat up a little bit, but not, I don't think, enough to put the onions in. So the thing is that I was asked to, you know, do like some ground beef stuff, and also said that, you know, crock pot stuff was really good and popular because it makes things easy. So I'm showing you how I make chili in the crock pot. But first, I saute the onions in the pan. So and then the beef. So we're gonna do the onions, and then I'll show you the beef. As you can see, these are starting to cook. And then I'm gonna throw the hamburger in, because I don't need the onions to be all the way cooked through. This is about a pound of hamburger. I like the 80-20 ratio, but you can use whatever ratio you like, depending on how much fat you like in it. When we're done, if you don't want any fat added to the chili, you can drain it. I like to have a little fat in my chili though, so I usually do not drain it. But if you feel the need to drain it, like it's too much fat for you, or, you know, you're really into keeping it super healthy, you can also use a pound of ground turkey or ground chicken if you don't want, you know, the hamburger meat. So we're just going to cook this up now. So we've got a can of carrots, which is kind of my secret thing. I don't use fresh carrots because then I would have to cook them and blah blah. You could do that. You could cook up some carrots. It's about like, what, 1.5 to 2 cups. It's a can, 14.5 ounces of carrots. I accidentally bought whole canned carrots, which I didn't even know existed. And instead of the sliced coins, so I sliced them up myself afterwards. But yeah, it's kind of like my secret ingredient to keep the chili from being bitter. So now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna throw in all the hamburger and onion. Okay, there's the hamburger and onion in there. Now I'm gonna take 2 cloves of garlic and mince it in. So I don't even know if you'll see that. I've got like this little tool that like grates it. See? Having a little trouble now Usually it works really great. Of course, now that I said it works really great, I'm going to have a problem with it. So anyways, you can always use a mincer, or you can cut it up yourself. I find this easier on my arthritis, so I'll be right back. You can always put in more or less garlic, of course, if you like as well. Now we're going to put in a 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Whatever brand you like. And I want to explain to you, this is my basic chili recipe. I mess with it all the time. I do different things. Chili to me is something that's like, you can change depending on what you have in your pantry. Now we're going to put in 3 cans of black beans. They are 15.5 ounce cans of black beans. You of course can use dried beans that you've cooked up and everything, and I do that sometimes, but today we're going with canned. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in there already. Now we want chili powder. Now I use like you know, a 3 ounce, you buy a 3 ounce thing of like chili powder, and I use usually about 1.5 ounces. Or you can use a packet if you want. You can buy these like packets of chili seasoning, and you just use the whole packet. I'm actually going to use half a packet of one of these because I only had about 1 ounce left in the chili powder thing, and that's a very different color. Now I'm going to add some oregano, which I just kind of throw some oregano in. You can use Italian seasoning if you want to as well. I just like, I have an oregano grinder and I just sort of grind some in. It's probably about a teaspoon, I don't know for sure. Then we're going to do my other secret ingredient, which is going to weird some people out probably. My other secret ingredient is, and I don't add any hot sauce or hot peppers because both John and Bianca can't handle that. So my other secret ingredient is a tablespoon, half a tablespoon to a tablespoon, depending on, you know, for starters, if you want to try this. You don't have to put this in at all if you don't want to. I'm telling you, it makes it good. This is a tablespoon of cocoa powder. You know, baking cocoa powder, not like cocoa mix to make hot cocoa, but just, you know, Hershey's baking powder. And then you want to put in some, you can add chicken broth if you want to, or beef broth, or whatever, garlic broth, whatever stock or broth you have, or you can just add some water. I like to add about a can's worth of water. Sometimes I'll add some beef bouillon to that as well, but it usually works out just fine with just some water. So it's foamy because that was from one of the cans of beans. Then you want to mix this up just a bit so that, you know, the chili powder and stuff is mixed around. Looks good, huh? And then you're gonna put the lid on the crock pot, and we're gonna turn it on. And we're gonna have it on high at 4. So that's what I like to have it on. And that's it. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. And here it is. Super yummy. Yum, yum, yum. Looks good, huh? This is the finished product. We've got some cheese and guacamole and sour cream. Some tortilla chips. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Please remember to share, subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and all that jazz. And remember to always be kind, even if you want to throw chili at them.
Well, I was trying to say
bye-bye, kitty cats.
Don't record me, that's illegal.
Bye-bye, kitty cats.